January 15, 2026. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 2 degrees Celsius, and I'm going for a walk. Look at this. It's a giant snow head. Giraffe. I don't know if you can tell, it's sort of a little bit misty, a little foggy out here. This time of year, you got to take advantage of any moisture in the air that you can get. I'm walking in the park and I'm noticing this, I think it's called a passion path, where people's movements create, can create trails. There's another one. And there's a third one here. And they all come from people park on this road here where that car's parking. Those must be the 3 spots where they enter the most. This tree always looks like the sun is shining on it, even when it is definitely not. My guess would be that this paved path right here and this other one that juts off from it, these were created after the fact, meaning there was no path, but people came in at this corner of the park so often that they wore down the grass, and eventually the owners of the park decided, let's make that an official walkway. See how organically shaped it is? Stranger Things. I always like it when string lights are on on a gray morning. You know that trope in movies and TV where it's the morning and the family's all running all around the kitchen and there's someone's making like a huge breakfast and then the kids are like, "No time, Mom!" And they grab a orange juice and run out the door or something. That was never my experience growing up, I don't believe. But it must be based on something. Anyway, I think I just sort of experienced a little bit of it. I was walking down the sidewalk and I saw, I think a teenage girl getting into a car, like a car had pulled up to give her a ride. And she came out with like a bag and a bowl of cereal with a spoon in it. And she went out to the car and she was struggling to get in the car. And then the door opened at the house and her mother came out with some papers. She's like, "Do you need these?" And the girl's like, "Yes." That's a lot of mulch. Is it too mulch? I'd like to not say like so much. And then he was like, and then she was like, and like, and, I'm not terrible with it. Some people are much worse, if worse is the right word, because that's a sort of a judgment on whether it's a good or bad thing. Language changes all the time, and that was the way that things were spoken, and when you learn, when you're a kid, and that's how everybody talked. And so it sounds like kind of like childish to say like all the time, but the thing is, it doesn't stop when you're a kid. It grows with the language, sticks with you until you get older. And so what seemed like kid talk before is now adult talk, and eventually it sounds like you're old when you use those words that only kids used to use. I was gonna walk in here along the river, but that's all ice. And seems like a mistake. Oh well, that's too bad. Back up the hill. The sun's trying to break through the clouds. The clouds are trying to hold back the sun. There's a drop right at the end of the, right at the bottom of the curlicue. Spaceship swing. Giant Rudolph. This neighborhood must not get much sun because there's so much more snow here. Or is it some kind of microclimate that gets more snow? It's like I just went back in time into winter. I mean, it is winter, but the other places I was walking felt more like spring. Okay, I'm gonna try and get down to the river this way. This looks a little better. This is some of my favorite color. This like brown in a muted gray winter scene. Normally it would be like almost like a non-color, but it's almost glowing here. The river is very still. It almost looks like it's not moving, but then when you look close, you can see it going by. It used to be that when you walked in the woods, it felt like you were like really on your own. But now I'm always wondering, am I on someone's trail cam? This is a little sketchy, slippery wise. Even the trees are falling. Where are you going? How is this still attached? Mitten. It's very foggy over the pond. There's a pumpkin on the ice. Can't wait till that construction is done over there. Looks like they've built a whole new path here with poles with lights on them. I wonder if they're going to pave this. That's nice. That gives easier access to more people to get down to the nature here on the Smith College campus. It seems backwards to me that as the morning goes along, it gets foggier. Here's a shelf of some kind, if you're looking for one. Got so warm walking up all these hills, I took off my hat. Hello. Okay, thanks.